Alrighty, here we are, ready to go again. Volume is too loud. Ready to break things? How's it going, Moon? So there's new things that need to be broken. Playing around with some metallic stuff here. So what we want to do tonight is get rid of the test stations. One day we'll have a new stream. Tell what are we now? Hang on. I don't even know. See, the issue is on the streaming rig, I don't have the stream information docked here. Stats. Right away. YouTube. Rich. I mean, technically it is bugs. You know what I mean? The whole thing is bugs, bugs, and more bugs. I mean, are we really wrong? Are we really wrong? Working on station gray boxing. We're always working on station gray boxing, but we need to get some shit done. So that's what's gonna happen. What's behind me? What's triggering the... Oh, the lamp. I like how it detects the lamp as like... so try your new account panel and I like it, good. The other one, the Galactic Bank, doesn't do anything right now. Originally, the Galactic Bank was going to do the same stuff the account reset did. And I'm like, okay, well, we need the bank terminal anyway for loans, but ultimately, it don't need to be finished right away. So it just kind of became a thing. Alright, so now we have the account panel, so we can... have you tried, like, this resets everything as well, the bottom one here. So it resets all ships, puts the currency at 200k. Right, so you can reset it to 0 if you already have ships. So if we're trying to do some prototyping, and we just want to see how long it's going to take us to, like, gain credits, you know what I mean? From nothing to 0 to hero type of thing. Then we can reset it. If you need a little bit more money on the account one, you can do like 1, 2, and then that'll give you the 200k. And then if you don't want to get rid of all the ships, if you want to like reset it, you just do the reset, and then all ships currency gets reset to enough to get started. And just messing with the balance. Gotcha. So for those that are just kind of tuning in, we've been redoing most of the game stuff. We've been making everything playable. Moon's been testing. We've been doing builds every night right now, pretty much. Pad hanging up Still major issue working with things. Yeah, we need to figure out why it's not doing that. Because it should be always updating. Let's... Moon, you don't die or anything, right? I don't know if you, let me know if you want to pop onto the Discord and chat while we're... this is up to you if you want to, like, you know, actually be on the stream or not, and I'll drag you down. But you didn't die or anything, like nothing reconfigured your character. Because I know when you do respawn, it recreates your equipment, and it actually recreates your terminal. And when the terminal gets recreated, I'm wondering if it doesn't find the game manager. Right? If the personal terminal UI can't find the game... I guess we're supposed to be getting it. Yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. Like, we should always be getting this mission reset. Right? There's always going to be a game manager instance. Cool. Because I'm trying to think of what would stop this thing from subscribing, right? Like when we exit the tree, when we remove the player, the GUI update, we unsubscribe for it, and when we unready, right?
I will say I don't have to die for it to hang up. I have died, of course, throughout this thing, but I don't have to die for it to hang up.
Right, so like nothing should, like whatever.
I don't have to do anything. I can just spawn in, stand there, and wait, and it will hang up after time.
And make sure you guys can you guys hear. Here?
Hello, check it.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
All right. Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I can just spawn in, stand there, and wait, and after a period of time, it will hang up.
right? Like our own game manager should be subscribing to this update manager, and then whenever we run the game managers,
That's maybe what I should do is get a stopwatch out and see if I can time it. See how long it takes.
yeah, it's a weird one to diagnose
Yeah.
because it works for a while. Like the thing is, like it stops updating the terminals. Right, whenever we call update UI, we're supposed to be emitting the signal. This is all that's happening. And whenever it's subscribed to the signal, it triggers. And that's what we're doing. Whenever we run update UI, we just emit the signal, all the things subscribe to it, including the terminal. Your terminal subscribes to the systems does its thing, and the UI gets updated dynamically when the system's updated. But something is either unsubscribing to the signal or it's crashing at a certain point and then not getting the updates anymore. So what you should see always is move this down. That was we need to figure out what missions are causing it. Like if we just did ore mining missions, does it ever crash? If we just do like the PvP missions, does it crash? Like where
I don't think it's mission based. Like I said,
you think it's time? So I'm gonna use a block body here, and we're gonna just print. We're gonna do emote. We're gonna do log print rich. Pick a color. I want to use purple. So this is gonna be system game manager update called. Now this is the main UI. So ideally every time something should be changing, we should see this in purple. When this stops and we don't see it in purple anymore, we know that this single is not being fired anymore, and the things that are subscribed to it are no longer a thing. It's not switching the panel or anything either, right? Like when we switch. And we never get this purple warning either. I'm gonna change it to purple. Personal terminal. Here's our custom logger file. Just doing a build here right now with more warnings in purple. So it should be telling us in purple when it subscribes to the terminal updates, when it unsubscribes from the terminal updates, and then there should be frequency. I know my gas spring is not being weird. There we go. And every time there's a manual update request from the back end for the terminal to update, it should be telling us. I don't know if there's a way to. I'm gonna grok it real quick here. So there is a is connected single name callable from method. And our list all subscribe methods. Do you have on air? Yeah. Okay. That makes sense because when a player is created, they will reconfigure themselves for the male or female preset depending on what your character customization is set to. By default, we don't have that. You know, I don't have the player customization menu. Kind of, I don't think I even have that display. Let me see. I don't even know if I have. Are you on the online? Hang on, for the Oh yeah, this is not even the same scene. What is this scene? This must be the old test scene. I bet you it is. It's an old test scene. Spend some time exploring this for a little bit. Yeah, because in this online screen, you get a little bit more options. You get like some patch notes. These don't work yet. There should be a way here of submitting a bug report, but obviously that's not there. App testing doesn't work. Advanced NPC testing doesn't work. So this whole menu, yeah, needs to be redone. Yeah, none of the stuff works anymore because we've changed it. So change character was supposed to be the character customization screen. Are you seeing purple updates though whenever you like change something? Try accepting. We know deliveries are pretty stable, so try like whenever you think it might be bugged, accept a delivery mission. Some is not bugged. Chip terminal network radio panel. This was the prototype for networking. I've never seen that was loading into. It was a lot different. Oh, it's a space scene. No, it is just not breaking, hey? Gotcha. So maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's the mining missions. Maybe it's mining missions being completed. So now it's just gonna work for the next for the next while. Excellent. I don't know why it's working, but you know. I wonder why this thing is broken. What did you do for it to break? Yep. Yep. Now, are you getting any error messages in the console? What's that? Yep. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. You can't hit the ground anymore? No. What's the use, man? Was it after killing an NPC? Because that's a bug. Even when you leave gravity and go back in now? I'm getting notifications from those things that are not real. Oh, I wonder if it's because you went into the ship and got like disabled, but you didn't quite escape the ship. I wonder if you stuck that way. Like if you interact with a ship again, or if you interact with a buggy seat, does it fix you? Where's this area 3D toggle? Yeah, I only spammed it when I got to that new place. Entered the airlock and exited the airlock. Oh, there must be a custom gravity type on these for some reason. What was I doing? Why can't the ship collide with them? Station prototype, station gravity area. Where landing pad area, landing pad, I don't see anything here with the area. Other than the static body. So God, it's gotta be the gravity area then doing it. It's weird that getting in and getting out isn't resetting yet. Maybe. Yeah. So we're on 21, 2, 3. 21, 2, 3. The station, the proto station. Gravity area. 21, 2, 3. The goal for this weekend is get rid of that big open area for the station. And actually have the ones at the new hangars. So we're moving over. What is that debug from? Oh wait, is it the light shining through all of those debug lines? Weird, I think I thought this was working. But it had collisions on it for ships. See, it's not aligning me like the other stations. Right, like we're here, 10G, it works. Replace monitoring station. Gravity direction -1, 9.8. Gravity. Replace direction 9.8. Type. Why is that null? Station. Empty. Alright, so other than the lack of colliders, this is actually working. Hey. Oh, these were never set up for the ships. Or the item components. We should primarily be on these ships later, but we should mask. Yeah, we'll just throw them on both for now. Oh, what? Wasn't at all what I wanted to set up the collisions. Just want to get the pad landing on these things for now, and then we need to create a whole new system of capturing them, just like we did with the grav. The old thing in the old hangar. God, I'm so tired this weekend. Yeah, because this got to be redone. Okay, so this immediately feels much better. Okay, so it's not pushing the ship. Okay, so all these colliders are working. Oh, it's so cool to have a big, like, empty space so you can actually test. Thanks for the resub, Fennec. I know that was probably a while ago you did it, but I didn't see a notification. You know, thanks for all this thing. Rocking the old Caterpillar. Gotcha. Gravity's a lot really weak. I think that works with the station design, just having just 6 hangars for testing. Because we want to get rid of these test hangars. Because they're loading and unloading and stuff is kind of terrible. I mean, I'm pushing this new prototype station. It's missing a lot of colliders. When you come in, just land like on the big pads. You can't store the ship in them yet, or like, you know, you can cycle them like you were playing with before. We just need to go through and fly around. I say fly around, like, you know, spacebar around, and we're just isolating places that are that had no collisions. So like, I think some of these are working, like little ways up, little hallways I made to get up onto the top floors are working. All these green panels are working. The goal is to kind of fill it in and have our little space mall, you know, with all these different random. Because what I want to do is I want to put a delivery terminal in each of these buildings and just randomize their names. Obviously, there'll be real things like I see, but it's just when you do these delivery missions, we want them to be either across station or internal, and I'm going to have 2 different types of these, so they're a good way to make money at a station. It's just to go and move stuff around from place to place, like on behalf of whoever needs something. So like you know, pizza place needs a bunch of supplies from like some other place, so you play DoorDash at the station pretty much to make a couple bucks. But it's very empty. But we need something. So this is something. So I want to make these. These are gonna be the new landing pads, and they'll replace the old landing pads. This is the new proto station. It's going to be terrible right now. And you did eventually break the pads, or has the data pad been working now? Yep. what I'm gonna do is anytime we toggle off and on the terminal, we're gonna do a manual reset to resubscribe to the game manager for new UI updates. It's not gonna fix the issue, but yeah, it's really just what didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some. So whenever we're redoing the SWOT, if SWOT dot item dot is a personal terminal. I don't like this stuff's messy, but it might work fine. Because if every time you're checking the terminal and you're like, you know, it's resetting. Oh, the elevators work absolutely fine. Manually reset. Manually reset. Manually reset. Manually reset. Manually reset. And then I'm going to do a bounty mission after I manually reset it. And if it's just gonna do that every time, then cool, good enough. Where's the... Good. So it might lag a second. Worst case scenario, well, it's redrawing it. Every time you pull it out, it redraws itself. I'd rather that than it break. Right, I'm just gonna make note. We're only doing this. Only doing this. Every weapon swap due to subscription to game manager disconnecting for unknown reason. Because ideally what we're doing is every time we open it, we're like, hey, game manager, get my stuff for me and show it to me. And that works. That's the classical way of doing it. But what I've been doing is we subscribe to an event on the game manager called onGUI update. And when anything runs the game manager's GUI update, this terminal refreshes. So it's even better than that because it only is even doing it when the game, when it's done in the back end. Like when the back end of the missions change on the client, then, you know, it should just update itself naturally, but it's not, so we're just going to do it this way as a temporary fix. Because I'm sure Sliver would like it. For a personal terminal. Are you flying around the new test station? Oh. Yep. The only the only downside right now is the default gravity is too weak on the player mass, so you'll notice the gravity is falling. Like, the elevator is moving down faster than the player, but it's because the gravity is weak in the station. We're not scaled correctly to the 80 kilograms or whatever the player is supposed to be. Everything's kind of scaled down for simplicity's sake. Even the ship, like the ship is actually 1 kilogram or something like that, or one. What's the metric here? $80 kg, I think. Yeah. And anyway, the reason why they're 1 kilogram or 1 unit of whatever the mass is that way once we have the perfect feeling balance, if it was 1 kilogram, like 1 unit, and it needed to become 80, then all forces just need to be multiplied by 80. Like everything just gets scaled up by 80, then boom, right? Or if, you know, for the purpose of, you know, the player controller, right? And for the same for the ships, like the ships are just weighed in right now at 1 kilogram. When we know everything's working, we then bring the ships up to their full mass, and then their force becomes whatever that mass value is. That's the multiplier of the force required to make it happen. And it'll all feel exactly the same. It just the ships will become way heavier. We were doing a bunch of math originally, and like for a freelancer to actually leave the atmosphere, the amount of thrust it would actually be required for it to fight gravity. The second it gets out of gravity, it should be a rocket. It should be like a fighter jet. Like just because of the what was the math? We did like we looked at the weight of metal. I don't know if it was iron or whatever it was, and we said it was like 7,800 kilograms or something. So we weighed like a full actual load of metal that would be in a freelancer, and we looked at the weight of the freelancer. I remember we did all this math once when we were like, okay, well, we need this much force to be able to actually like fight gravity and leave the atmosphere, and the force required was so much that when you leave the atmosphere completely, you can just like you're like a fly. You know what I mean? Like a so it's kind of funny. Like it's all faked, right? Like you just. Yeah. Yep. It's way too many of these here. These little collision areas. Need to simplify them a bit. I'm gonna leave them there though, because they're good metrics for testing. Trying to fix all the little spots where you're just kind of falling through. The queue system on the elevators work as well. You can queue them up and like have players queue them. They work in multiplayer. I had a tool script for automatically creating new floors. I'm just creating some like configurations of them. Yeah, we don't really need that either. Yeah, always have a non-elevator way to move around, so the player has options. Exactly. Well, suck, but I have them, so we're gonna use them. Just as a filler. Okay, I'm gonna update that again. I don't even know if the elevators are gonna work for this. Let's just make sure the elevator configuration is fine, I guess. 2 floors. Floors have name, bottom, mid. Yeah, it's fine for the name. I'm gonna trust the process and just push it. Because people, you guys will notice different things that even I'll need to notice. So it's faster to just push a build. Yeah, we'll just use different materials to represent the different stores, and we'll use text labels to just represent the different offices. These should all have ceilings. It's weird. They don't. We'll see if the elevator works. Of course it does. Yeah, so many little instructions on how to get to the hangars. And we need colliders here underneath. Alright, it's 11. I'm gonna end the stream early, I think, and take a break. And I'll be back here on the Discord to actually do some work. And if you guys want to just chill on the Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join! Discord, Twitch chat. We need to flesh these out so it actually is a station. That's the goal for the weekend, is to have a new test environment. Just, you know, get rid of these weird open areas that we're testing in. You know, make it so you have to go and actually do these missions, get things, pick them up, you know, make it so we can actually load things in, you know, kind of flesh it out a bit more.